Hey guys, happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I want to talk about energy because I really want to emphasize how important your vibration is and how much difference it can make and how you can actually make that difference really quickly. So, guys, last week I had my first coaching clients and first coaching clients for the new coaching that is 5 days WhatsApp coaching. And one of them had an issue with her partner. And I'm not going to get into it because it is private. And I'm just going to say he has been reacting to her really nasty. That's all I'm going to say. So we had a lot of work to do with limiting beliefs and with just strategies and how she's gonna handle it and everything. And just like everybody else, because she's anxiously attached, obviously, she was scared to follow the instructions because people will tend to be afraid that if they let go, detach, all of those things, and other specific instructions that everybody will get for their case, and I'm not gonna get into them, obviously. But she was scared that if she does all of those, she's gonna lose him. That she needs to beg, that she needs to apologize, that she needs to do all of those stuff because that is what she thinks works basically. But her situation was not changing. She would beg and she would be submissive and all of that, and her situation was not changing. He was still having those nasty episodes and all of that. So it was difficult, like I said, for her to kind of understand that this is what has to do. But she absolutely did it. And she actually texted me today and said that her situation has changed a lot and that what she is doing now is working, which is what we're trying to achieve, obviously, with coaching, with spell work, with everything. And the one of the reasons, I think this is the number one reason why your spell may not be working or manifesting fully, is that your vibration is not aligned. That is usually the number one problem. And we can figure this out in coaching, obviously, but you can also figure it out on your own without the coaching, which is why I'm making this audio. So, the changes that she has done were obviously energetic because she has been working on her limiting beliefs a lot. And obviously, she did get the reprogramming audio, but she also did some behavioral changes as well. The way she reacts was, adapted because that's very important. How do you react? You're going to need to adapt that. So, those are the things that we worked on. And it's been like less than a week since since we finished coaching, and she already has amazing results because she actually implemented everything. She could have gone through coaching and then just did the same she always did and she wouldn't get any movement. But she didn't. She actually listened and she actually worked on herself, and the results are there. So, guys, if you work on yourself, which is a part of every single spell, you will definitely get results. Maybe not with the person, your target, if it's something that just cannot be done. But in the majority of the cases, yes. And you will also feel the difference within yourself. You will feel the shift and you will feel better. Your mood will improve and you will just feel a lot lighter and better because detaching, focusing on yourself, getting rid of limiting beliefs, it is like a cleanse. It's like an energetical cleanse. So you know how we have spells that are energy cleanses. that can be done on you, which is like a quick fix, and people will always feel immediately better. So this is like an energy cleanse. It's a bit different, obviously, because the energy cleanse also works with negative energies and all of that. But you're just gonna feel kind of like after that spell. Those of you who had it done, you know the feeling. So you will kind of feel like that all the time. All the time. Wouldn't you want that? And this is especially important for the people that are anxiously attached, because anxious attachment is horrible. It's horrible on the inside. It is just really, really horrible. Yeah, I'm going to use that word because everybody who has it or has had it knows that I'm telling the truth. You just don't feel good, and it's just a horrible feeling. And wouldn't you want to get rid of that feeling? Hopefully, you would. I bet you would. And it can be so easy. It can be really easy. So, guys, like I said, you do not need to get coaching, obviously. Some people will take longer to do the work, some people shorter, some people will need extra help, some will not. But what is important is to not give up on yourself. Do not give up on it. Do not think just because nothing is shifting quickly for you. And for some people it will, for some people it will not, for nobody it will not happen overnight. That you need to quit. That, okay, this is another thing that doesn't work, I'm quitting. This works. This works 100%. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. All you actually need is the part in the instructions that you get along with your spell work about energies. That is the most important thing. Just follow that, and that's it. That's basically it. So, your energy, what is it? So, you are energy, basically. It is your essence, it is who you are. And it contains everything about you, everything you ever felt, everything you're feeling, all of your limiting beliefs, all of your past traumas, everything about you. So it's something that people feel, and you feel them as well. And it all happens on a subconscious level, but subconsciously we react to energies, and we react to people based on their energy. And remember how yesterday I have explained to you guys that attractiveness and beauty is actually not about your appearance, because yeah, you can be beautiful on the outside, everybody is, more or less, right? I mean, depends on the eye of the beholder, as always, what is in at the moment, what is popular at a certain era, what is, beauty standard in a certain country. But basically that is something that is objective and like on the outside. But what we are truly attracted to is not that. It's the inside. It is the energy. That's what we are attracted to. And I guarantee you that. So, for those of you who are paying too much attention on your outside, thinking that if only I am more beautiful, somebody will love me, you are completely wrong, and that will not happen. It's what is on the inside, and this is something you should be working on. This is something where you have some limiting beliefs. This is something where, something is happening that is preventing you. So that is where your work should be. And yeah, sure, working on the outside is fun and it gives you confidence. Do it, but focus on the inside more, please, because that is the more important part. And guys, to kind of prove it to you, do you know, well, I'm going to give you an example that, I bet has happened to every single lady out there. Those guys that you don't really know that will add you on social media and text you. And, some of them will be really cute and even your type, and you're going to be thinking, okay, I'm going to try to talk to this one because he's really cute. He's my type. And then, there's just going to be something about that message, even though the message will be perfectly normal, and the same message can come from somebody else and you would react differently. But the energy behind it is basically what you will be reacting to, and that will be giving you the ick, or that will be like giving you, oh, this guy is desperate, or like this guy is just sending this to everyone, or whatever it is, that feeling basically. And it can be just a high, and it can be the same message that somebody else sends, but there's different energy. That person has different energy, and you're reacting to that person differently. So that is what it's truly about, and that is very important. And that is something that you need to work on for our spell work to be successful. Again, I'm really proud to the client for the client of the client. Yeah, I'm really proud of the client. I apologize. English isn't my second language. Really, really proud. And let this inspire you, let stories like this inspire you, because shifts happen and they can happen quickly. You just really need to be diligent. You just really, really need to follow the instructions. They're there for a reason, and they do work. So I'm going to repeat. She has done some shifts within herself with her limiting beliefs. We have been working on forgiveness towards herself, of course, and just like some guilt and all of that. We have been explaining why things have happened that way, why it's not her fault, all of those stuff. We have been working on reactions. That is extremely important, your reactions. So how is she reacting when her person does the things that she doesn't like? How is she reacting? We have been working on a lot of things that you can work on by yourself. Again, I'm repeating, nobody needs to get coaching. It is totally doable on your own. I'm just going to tell you the stuff you need to be working on. Very, very, very important. It's extremely important. How do you feel on the inside? And sometimes you will think that you don't have these problems, but every single person does. And you just need to dig and find them and kind of confront them and be very honest with yourself. Okay? Really honest. And everything is fixable, guys. And everything is possible. I hope this helps. I love you guys. Bye.